The purpose of this presentation is to demonstrate the benefits of using Google products while collaborating on a curriculum. Wisconsin Lutheran School partners with families to proclaim the forgiveness of sins, to provide a Christ-centered quality education, and to prepare students for a lifelong love of learning and service to God and to the community. With this in mind, it is important that Wisconsin Lutheran School has a curriculum to meet these goals. Google products can be used to help build that curriculum. Here are some benefits for using Google products in collaboration. Everyone always has the current version. You don't have to worry about what was emailed to you or what you have saved on your computer, because in the cloud, everything is updated instantly, and every time you open it, you have the most current version. This can be done in a face-to-face setting, like around a conference table, or remotely. That collaborators have the option of when and how they want to work on the project, which goes into that colleagues may contribute when it's convenient for them, that everyone can be on at the same time, or if people have individual jobs they need to complete, they can put in their contribution at any time, and after they've put it in, it's available to everyone. Google software is compatible with most devices. It doesn't matter if you are using a computer with Mac operating system or Windows, or even a tablet or other handheld devices. Almost any machine that is able to run a internet web browser is able to use Google products. Documents may be shared with large groups of people, or with small groups, or just on your own, that there's flexibility in who gets to see it. Doc sheets and slides also work very similarly to Office products, so there is a very small learning curve in figuring out how these things work, and I will demonstrate the basics of these in just a moment. Google Forms are also an interesting tool that can be used as a survey to survey staff, parents, and students. Also can be used in other ways to create quizzes or exit tickets for students to use as well. And information can be easily linked from one document to another for ease of access and use. Google Docs is one of the word processing tool put out by Google. You can see that the interface is very straightforward, like most word processing systems. You have your text and your font and your size, your basic tools for changing that font. You can change the color, or you can highlight a line of text. You can add links within the document to other documents or to the internet. Other basic tools, numbering tool, bulleting tool. Over here, though, is what makes it special, is the sharing tool. I can share with anybody using a link. I can put this link into an email or onto a web page, and anyone can access this document with it, or I can share it with specific people who have a Gmail friendly account. That might be at gmail.com or other related accounts. Within this, I can give different levels of permission. I can give full permissions where the person can see and edit the document, or I can allow them just to see it and add comments on the side in little speech bubbles, or they might just be able to view it, that they can just see what's out there. The second tool that I talked about was Google Sheets. Google Sheets is the Google version of Excel. Just like Excel allows for many different formulas that can be used to create data, to create connections within data, Google Sheets can do the same thing. You can see the same basic tools here, how you're going to format the appearance of the cells, the font, the size. Over here are your processing tools of how you want to work with the data. And again, you have all the same sharing tools that Google Doc had. Also, you can see when the last edit was made. In this case, it was 2 hours ago. The third Google product that I mentioned was Google Forms. That this is where you are able to create questions and receive responses to these questions. You click in the first blank and you type in the question, whatever it is you want to know. Down here, you can have different methods of responses. The choices are here on the side. You can have short answer where they type in an answer, or a paragraph where they have more space to type in the answer. A multiple choice, you can have however many options you would like for answers, and they have the radio button to choose. Or you can do a check boxes, check the ones that apply. You can do a scale on a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 being least likely and 5 being most likely. How do you feel about whatever? Adding questions is very easy. You just have the plus sign. Type in what you want to know and choose the type of response that you would like. To share it, you send it, and you can type in the email addresses of the people who you would like to respond to it. Collect usernames is sometimes useful, so you can keep track of possible multiple responses. You can have other people work on it with you with the Add Collaborators tool, and then you send it off. You can also then look at the responses. This one no one has responded to yet. But as people respond, I can also create a Google spreadsheet to be able to analyze my data. As you can see, Google has a lot of neat tools that allow for collaboration and partnership between people. That this will help build a partnership between the faculty and the parents, because it gives an easy way to ask parents' opinions on various aspects about the school and curriculum in particular. This can help build a quality education, that because we're able to monitor what we are doing, we're able to collect the data and analyze the data and use this then to ensure that our curriculum is meeting the goals that we have set for it. It is economical to use. It's free, and we already have the tools in which to use it, the computers and the iPads and the Chromebooks. It doesn't have to be a Chromebook, though, but that's something that works very well with it. It's easy to use because it is very similar to the Office products that many people already use. The collaboration is what makes this special, that instantly everyone is up to date and on the same page with the information that is being shared. It's versatile. It can be used in different ways. Those Google Forms we looked at just a moment ago can be easily can be used to create a quiz or an exit ticket to be used with students for instant feedback on how a lesson went. And it's reliable. I have yet to lose a document that I have created on Google, whereas when I have saved to memory sticks or to a computer because of corruption of the drive, I have lost things, whereas when it's been in the cloud, I have always been able to go back and use it. And I can use it from different machines and get to the same spot. Using Google products would greatly benefit both our faculty and our students, as we are working to ensure that our students are ready for the real world through the products that we use.